Standing in now, John Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Striding in, Robbie Ray. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. First pitch of the at bat on its way. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
The windup and the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Into the box now, Blake the Kid, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
Strike called, 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he is in there.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I'll tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Stepping in now, Brian Gomez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Now the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. From the belt, the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 3-2 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Javier Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Hayward. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Hey, that's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In now, Aaron Judge, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. Digging in once again, David Hampton. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Casto will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now 6-3.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Addison Russell.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Casto ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 16.
Ready once again, number 16. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Cubs 6 and the Diamondbacks 3. Striding in once again, Ben Casto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Way in front of that fastball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Eric Lucy. And that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Center fielder number 35, Alex Light.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Light comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Ready once again, Leo Bryant. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Leo Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Digging in and looking for more, Nate Primetime.
Nope.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here.
Your
Josh
attention, please.
Harrington He's up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Josh Harrington.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And the pitch. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Michael Moreland comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Michael Moreland.
Blake, the kid, will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
The 1-0 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Another one sent foul.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Third baseman, number 5.
Into the box now, Ryan Gomez. This will get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 6 and the Diamondbacks 5. Archie Bradley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Archie Bradley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Helm. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Helm.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Into the box, John Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted the other way to left center. Lucy will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, center fielder David Hampton.
Digging in once again, David Hampton. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Don't want to forget about him. Runners on first with one down. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he lays off for ball one.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Albert DeBow is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 33,
Albert Almora will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Albert Almora.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. At the plate, Ben Casto, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch. And a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Left fielder, Eric Lucy.
Stepping in now, Eric Lucy. Pitch outside. Throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
One 0 count. Here it is. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground out to short. Prime time ranges to his right on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder Alex Light.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Light, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
James Kaplan will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Kaplan.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. That's 2-0.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher, Light, the kid.
Dan
Your attention,
Burgess answers
Now
the call to
pitching for the
pitch here in a
Chicago
big
Cubs,
spot. He inherits a
number 15,
bases-loaded jam, but
Dan
needs just one out to
Burgess.
get out of it. Blake, the kid, will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cubs 6 and the Diamondbacks 5.
Your
Taijuan
attention,
Walker
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching for the
bullpen in the
Diamondbacks,
bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Taijuan Walker.
Now to the plate, Addison Russell. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Left fielder, Addison Russell.
In there, strike 1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's the 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh.
Alvarez.
That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Standing in now, Leo Bryant, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Delivery. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gomez is there for it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Joe the Bambino takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Joe the Bambino. Leading out for Arizona, first baseman, Ketel Marte.
And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th, as that one just about got him.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Hot shot to third. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Third baseman, number 5, Brian Gomez.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Gomez. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
strike over the outside part of the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit on the ground to short. Prime time comes up with it. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
Number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Two out, nobody on. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Almora going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the series. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning. When you're rolling out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here it comes on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard, but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Here's another 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Again a 1-2, and he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. Home half of the 9th is straight ahead, and we're all even now at 6-6. Ready now, Nate Primetime. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High in the air out to center field. Light moves over. He's got it one away.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping into the box, Chris Helm. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First delivery to him on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher, John Anderson.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Anderson. Walker gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Score remains tied 6 apiece. So digging in now, Ben Casto. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Casto.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
In now, Eric Lucy. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Helm is there, and he has it for the out.
Center fielder number 35, Alex.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Light. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's
gone into the bleachers.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Tommy Joseph will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Tommy Joseph.
And this is fouled straight back. The 0-1 on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Striding into the box, Blake the Kid, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two out with the man at first. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding in, Brian Gomez, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Javier Baez will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
You're already down a couple of runs already. You got 2nd and 3rd. This is a critical situation. It's absolutely imperative that they get the out right here. You can't allow any more runs if you want to win this game.
Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, and you know he's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Cubs 6. Edwin Diaz takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Kyle Schwarber is up off the bench as he'll lead off the bottom of the 10th after a disastrous top of the inning. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitch on the way, and looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready with the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll have to get out of the way of a slider that runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A 1-0 delivery. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. The next 3-2. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's Addison Russell, and if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And prior to the first pitch, a look to first, just keeping him close. He's set, and the pitch right over the middle, knee high. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, and he's run for 2 now. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Stepping in now, Leo Bryant, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. That's wide, 2-0. 2-0, here it is. Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. The runner scores from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
Just when it looked like you might be dead and down, here they come back with a big 2 RBI hit to tie the game here late in the game. I think we're in for an exciting finish.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Next stop, the Fall Classic, as they will walk off with the National League pennant.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.